Imagine the endless black canvas of space, stretching out beyond the farthest planets we know, where silence reigns and stars whisper secrets across unimaginable distances. Out there, in that cold, unforgiving void, something stirs, a faint glimmer racing toward us from the shadows between worlds. It's not one of ours. It's a stranger, a wanderer from another star, slipping into our solar neighborhood like an uninvited guest at a quiet family gathering. This isn't just any cosmic drifter. It's the third we've ever caught sight of, following in the enigmatic footsteps of ʻOumuamua, that bizarre messenger that left us breathless back in 2017. And now, in the heart of 2025, this new arrival, dubbed 3I/ATLAS, is rewriting everything we thought we knew, stirring a mix of awe and unease in the hearts of those who gaze upward. Picture the moment of discovery. A telescope perched high in the Chilean mountains, scanning the night sky like a vigilant sentinel. On July 1st, 2025, it catches a subtle flicker, a tiny blip that doesn't belong. At first, it's dismissed as just another wandering rock, but as the data pours in, hearts start racing. This isn't orbiting our sun like the countless asteroids and comets we've mapped before. Its path is wild, untamed, slicing through our system on a trajectory that screams of origins far beyond. Astronomers around the world lean in closer, their excitement bubbling over into late-night calls and frantic emails. Could this be it? Another visitor from the stars? The International Astronomical Union confirms it the very next day. Yes, this is interstellar, a rare gem hurtling from the depths of the galaxy. Named after the Atlas system that first spotted it, 3I/Atlas becomes an instant symbol of the unknown, a reminder that the universe is alive with surprises waiting to unfold. The thrill of that revelation hits like a wave, washing over scientists and dreamers alike. For those who've spent lifetimes peering through lenses into the dark, it's a humbling thrill, a confession that we still know so little about the vast tapestry overhead. Larry Deneau, one of the minds behind ATLAS, captures it perfectly. We don't know much about this object yet, and that's what makes it so intoxicating. It's like stumbling upon a letter washed ashore from a distant land, its words faded but full of promise. And as the world tunes in, a quiet undercurrent of worry creeps in. Is this something to fear? A harbinger of danger? But no, the experts assure us this wanderer poses no threat. It'll glide past Earth at a safe remove, over 150 million miles away, never dipping closer than Mars's orbit. It's not here to harm. It's here to teach, to ignite our curiosity and pull us deeper into the mystery of where we all come from. What we do know paints a picture that's both mesmerizing and tantalizing. This cosmic traveler measures up to 12 miles wide, a colossal iceberg adrift in the sea of space, forged in the fires of some alien star. When it was first glimpsed, it lingered about 4.5 times farther from the sun than Earth, yet it barrels inward at a staggering 40 miles per second, over 140,000 miles per hour. No homegrown comet moves with such raw, unrelenting speed. This one was flung from afar, ejected from its birthplace in a dramatic cosmic breakup. Early observations reveal it's not a lifeless stone, it's awakening. A fuzzy halo of gas and dust envelops it, a coma born from frozen gases warming under our sun's gentle touch, turning directly to vapor in a process that feels almost alive. There's even a short tail trailing behind, like breadcrumbs left for us to follow. All this, spotted when it was still so dim, invisible to the naked eye, speaks to how far we've come. Telescopes in Hawaii and Australia joining the hunt, amateurs sifting through old photos from June to piece together its journey. By July, the truth solidifies. An interstellar comet is here, and it's only the third time humanity has witnessed such a spectacle. To grasp the weight of this moment, we must rewind to the ones that came before, those pioneers that first cracked open the door to the stars. ʻOumuamua, the scout from afar, burst into our awareness in 2017, a slender, cigar-shaped enigma roughly 100 yards long. It had no coma, no tail, just a silent, eerie glide through our system. As it departed, it defied expectations, accelerating slightly beyond what gravity alone could explain, as if nudged by invisible hands. Was it outgassing subtly, or something more profound? The questions lingered, fueling dreams and debates. Whispers of exotic origins, a shard from an icy world shattered long ago. It left us haunted, yearning for answers that slipped away into the night. Then came to I/Borisov in 2019, more familiar, like a distant cousin paying a visit. It bloomed with a bright coma and tail, its makeup echoing our own comets, water vapor, carbon whispers, comforting in its similarity. If not for its unbound path, we might have mistaken it for one of ours. Now, 3, I/ATLAS steps into this lineage, and the intrigue deepens. Does it echo Oumuamua's strangeness or Borisov's normalcy? Early whispers suggest the latter. It's icy, active, with that telltale coma hinting at evaporation, not the dense rock of a sterile asteroid. No odd accelerations yet, no signs of anything artificial, just a natural beauty from beyond. But its size sets hearts aflame. Dwarfing its predecessors, it could span 9 to 12 miles, a behemoth promising richer tales as it sheds its layers. Its path tilts differently too, arrowing from Sagittarius toward the galaxy's bustling core, born perhaps in the Milky Way's thin disk, where stars like ours swirl in eternal dance. Tracing its birthplace feels like chasing a ghost. Millions of years of drift obscure the trail, but the possibility that it's kin to our comets, forged from similar stuff, stirs a profound sense of connection. All three share that defining freedom: hyperbolic orbits, slingshotting around our sun once before vanishing forever, unbound wanderers in a bound universe. As we watch Atlas draw nearer, a tension builds, like the hush before a storm. What stories does it carry from its long exile? Imagine it once circling a far-off sun in peaceful rhythm, until a gravitational tussle with a giant planet hurled it into the abyss. Drifting for eons through the interstellar chill, until our sun's pull beckoned it close. We may never unravel its full saga, but in this fleeting encounter, we're compelled to listen, to feel the pull of the unknown tugging at our souls. The night sky feels alive now, charged with the quiet anticipation of something extraordinary unfolding. 3 I/ATLAS. This interstellar voyager is no longer just a speck in a telescope's lens. It's a story coming into focus, a fleeting chance to touch the edge of another star's legacy. As we stand in the summer of 2025, astronomers across the globe are leaning into their screens, their hearts pounding with the rhythm of discovery. This comet, this massive chunk of ice and secrets, is hurtling closer, its path mapped out like a celestial arc that will never loop back. It's a one-time visitor, and every moment we have with it feels like borrowed time, a gift from the universe that demands our full attention. The question isn't just what it is, but what it can tell us about itself, about the stars it left behind, and about the very fabric of existence that binds us all. The orbit of 3 I/ATLAS is a marvel in itself, a testament to the wild freedom of objects unbound by our sun's grip. It's racing on a hyperbolic trajectory, a cosmic slingshot that will carry it past our star and back into the void. By late October 2025, it will reach its closest point to the sun, its perihelion, about 1.4 astronomical units away, just inside the orbit of Mars, some 130 million miles from the solar surface. It's a distant dance, but close enough to feel intimate, like catching a glimpse of a stranger's face in a crowd and wondering about their story. On its way, it'll brush near Mars itself, coming within 37 million miles, a cosmic near-miss that has scientists buzzing. Could the cameras aboard NASA's Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter catch a snapshot of this passing giant? The possibility feels like a whisper from the future, a chance to see this wanderer through the eyes of a machine orbiting a world not our own. The very idea sparks a shiver of excitement, as if we're standing on the edge of something profound. This comet moves with a ferocity that sets it apart, its speed a reminder of the raw power of the cosmos. Even at its distant starting point, it was clocking 37 miles per second, over 133,000 miles per hour, and as it falls toward the sun, that pace quickens, drawn by gravity's relentless pull. By the time it swings through perihelion, It'll be blazing at over 150,000 miles per hour, faster than almost anything we've ever seen in our solar system. For perspective, Earth itself cruises along its orbit at a leisurely 67,000 miles per hour. Atlas is a sprinter, a record breaker, and by April 2026, as it rockets back toward the stars, its speed relative to us could hit 55 miles per second, making it one of the fastest natural objects we've ever tracked. It's as if the universe is showing off, reminding us. As 3I/ATLAS carves its fleeting path through our skies, it feels like the universe is holding its breath, waiting for us to catch the whispers it's leaving behind. This interstellar comet, this fragment of a distant star's story, is more than a celestial spectacle. It's a mirror reflecting our deepest curiosities and our hunger to know our place in the cosmic tapestry. By mid-2025, its faint glow is growing, a hazy smear of light captured by the sensitive eyes of telescopes and the stubborn passion of amateur stargazers. Its coma, that delicate veil of gas and dust, is thickening as the sun's warmth teases out more of its frozen secrets, and a tail, short but defiant, trails behind, pushed by the solar wind like a flag waving farewell. We're watching a piece of another world awaken, and with every observation, we're piecing together a story that could reshape how we see the galaxy and ourselves. The comet's brightness, still a dim 18th magnitude, is far too faint for naked eyes, but that only heightens the thrill for those chasing it. Amateur astronomers, armed with powerful scopes and long-exposure cameras, are already catching glimpses of Atlas as a ghostly smudge against the starfield, a fleeting visitor moving too fast to belong. By August or September 2025, predictions suggest it could climb to 15th or 16th magnitude, still invisible without equipment, but a beacon for those who know where to look. Nick James from the British Astronomical Association speaks with a quiet excitement, noting that ATLAS will be within reach of dedicated amateurs for months to come. Yet comets are notorious tricksters, their brightness as unpredictable as a child's mood. This one, born around another star, might not play by our rules. It could flare into a dazzling display as its ices boil under the sun's gaze, or it might hold its secrets close, its surface crust stifling the show. The uncertainty only pulls us in deeper, like a novel whose ending remains unwritten. What is this wanderer made of? That's the question burning in the minds of scientists as they train their instruments on its faint light. If we can capture its spectrum, splitting its glow into a rainbow of chemical clues, we'll glimpse the ingredients of a world we'll never visit. When 2I/Borisov passed through, its light revealed familiar traces: water vapor, cyanide, carbon-based molecules, and a surprising wealth of carbon monoxide, hinting at a birthplace colder than our own. Atlas, with its icy coma, promises similar revelations. As it nears the sun, its surface will heat, releasing gases that telescopes can analyze for water, organic compounds, or even something entirely alien. It's like opening a capsule from a distant kitchen, tasting the spices of a star system we can only imagine. If Atlas mirrors our local comets, it might suggest that the building blocks of planets, and perhaps life itself, are scattered like seeds across the galaxy. If it's different, it could point to a birthplace with a chemistry unlike anything we know, a world where the rules of creation diverge. The true weight of 3I/ATLAS lies not in its fleeting glow, but in what it represents: a tangible piece of another star system delivered to our doorstep. For millennia, we've studied our own cosmic backyard. Moon rocks, Martian meteorites, dust from comets we've chased with probes. But this is different. This is a sample from beyond, a chance to touch the chemistry of a place light years away without the impossible journey. Scientists are electrified because each interstellar visitor is a singular event, a puzzle piece in a picture we're only beginning to assemble. With just 3 known, ʻOumuamua, Borisov, and now Atlas, we're starting to ask, are these wanderers outliers, or are they part of a hidden crowd? Some estimate thousands of such objects might drift through our solar system at any moment, too faint for our current eyes. The Vera C. Rubin Observatory, now scanning the skies with unparalleled clarity, could soon spot more, heralding a new era where interstellar guests become familiar faces. But there's a practical edge to this wonder, a quiet urgency beneath the awe. Space agencies like NASA and ESA see Atlas as more than a scientific prize. It's a test case. These objects move fast, often appearing with little warning. What if one were on a collision course? Understanding their behavior, how they move, what they're made of, could one day mean the difference between safety and catastrophe. Missions like ESA's Comet Interceptor, set to launch in 2029, are being designed with this in mind, poised to chase down a pristine comet or perhaps another interstellar visitor. If such a probe were ready now, we might have raced to meet Atlas, sampling its dust and gases up close. But its discovery came too late, its visit too brief. By December 2025, after its perihelion dance with the sun, Atlas will reappear briefly in our skies, a fading ghost heading back to the void. By April 2026, it'll be gone forever, leaving only the echoes of what we've learned. And so, we stand at a crossroads of wonder and humility. There's no need to fear 3I/ATLAS. It's not a threat but a marvel, a reminder that the universe is not a walled garden but an open sea, where matter, and perhaps the seeds of life, flows between stars. As it streaks toward its closest approach, astronomers are united in their vigil, from sprawling observatories to backyard scopes, capturing every photon they can.